Hello, and welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with Rob. We're gonna make a very simple recipe today that was a request for a recipe, so I'm excited to get started with y'all today. We're gonna make some roasted Brussels sprouts. So before we get going, as you know, it's Quarantine Cooking with Rob, so we're gonna make sure we wash our hands for 20 seconds. Today's recipe is really easy. Anybody can make this. I'm real excited to share it with you. I love Brussels sprouts. I love how crispy they get in the oven. So we're just gonna simply roast these with a couple of ingredients. And anybody can do this. It's gonna be super simple. I'll give you a couple tricks and we'll get it going here. So our ingredients are gonna be about 1.5 pounds of Brussels sprouts. And we have garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna dry my hands today with a paper towel because one of my good friends pointed out that right now it's recommended that you use paper towels instead of a kitchen towel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that's all the ingredients and we're gonna go ahead and get started. And we're back. Let's get started. So I went ahead and rinsed the Brussels sprouts in the sink. And the only thing that we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut these. We're gonna cut the brown part off and then we're just gonna cut them in half. And it's okay if the leaves get loose because they get really crisp in the oven, which is kind of good. I like it that way. So I'm just gonna cut the brown parts off and just discard those. I like to use a colander to rinse off the vegetables. I think it's a little more, I don't know what, it's easier that way for me. And we're just gonna cut these in half, getting some loose leaves in there. All right, we're finishing cutting the Brussels sprouts and getting them ready to go here. And as you can see, if there's loose leaves, I just tear them off and let them go in the mixture, and we're just discarding the brown part on the end of the Brussels sprouts. And then we are going to toss these in the olive oil and the garlic powder. And then we're just gonna roast them. This is so easy and so good, and you will love them. And we're back. All right, let's get these assembled. This is my secret I came up with to make this preparation easier and get all the ingredients to stick to the Brussels sprouts. So I put all of the Brussels sprout pieces into this gallon Ziploc bag, and then we're gonna add in all of the seasonings there so that they coat them before we put them on the sheet tray. I went ahead and lined the sheet tray with foil just for easier cleanup because you can literally just scrape them off of there and not have to clean a pan. Who doesn't love that? And we're gonna get going. Okay, so I'm just gonna add in, this is 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add that there, and I'm gonna close these, and I'm just gonna shake it up and kind of make sure that it's coating each one of the Brussels sprouts nicely. And then we're gonna add in a tablespoon of garlic powder. Some fun variations for Brussels sprouts that I've done in the past is, at this stage I've also added Parmesan cheese that I freshly grated. You could also add in some balsamic vinegar, bacon, pancetta. There's a lot of fun different things you can do with this. Red pepper flakes if you want to get a little bit of spice. But we're keeping it simple today with just garlic powder. So we're gonna toss this again, make sure that it's coating all of these. I love garlic. All right, so that's that. And we're just gonna put these out on the sheet here. And make sure that we spread them out nice and even. And like I said, there'll be loose leaves there, which is fine. Those are gonna get really nice and crisp. And then we're just gonna give this a nice coat of salt and pepper, just a little bit. Salt and pepper, fresh cracked pepper, all the way down there. And then we're gonna roast these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 35 to 40 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and put those in it. And we're back. So I just wanna do a check-in real quick. We've been cooking for about 25 minutes here, roasting these Brussels sprouts. And as you can see, they're getting really nice and crisp. So we probably were only gonna need about 35 minutes, it looks like. So we'll check back in about 10, 15 minutes to see where they're at, but they're getting close. They look delicious. It smells so good. We're back. So we went ahead and pulled these Brussels sprouts out of the oven, and these cook for about 35 minutes. You can cook yours from 30 to 40, kind of get them to your desired crisp level that you like. You can see these have got some really nice crispy pieces to them, which I'm excited about. I like that. I like them a little more tender and have some crispy flakes, so that's what we got. And this is much better than deep frying these, so we lost one. So we're gonna put these in here and get these ready for dinner. This makes a great side dish for any time of any meal, any time. It's real easy. You can do it, as you saw, in a few minutes, and it's ready to go.